Blessings, welcome to Instagram Guru. I'm your host, the Great Owl, and today we're going to talk about the red flags. Yeah, you know the red flags. Yeah, red flag. It's a terminology we use to denote a negative experience or the possibility of a negative experience. It's like a premonition, yeah, a feeling, yeah, a glimpse, a glimmer of what is possible, what is to come, mostly in the negative sense. Essentially, when you consider the red flags, how should you act? Because you've got to take notice of the red flags. When an athlete in the long jump oversteps the bar, red flag. Flag on the play, flag on the move, red flag. So we're going to examine the red flags. And in particular today, we're going to talk about the red flags as it relates to your friendships, your professional nature, and just generally your sense of being a human being. Yeah, how do you spot those red flags and how do you act in light of recognizing those red flags? First thing, I've recognized in a lot of human beings who are unconscious, jealousy pervades their being a lot. And as such, they live in the shadow or the image of an idea they have of the ideal or the best of a situation or the best a person can be amidst the situations of life. So most times there is a hero figure, someone to which they look upon in the metaphoric sense to draw energy from. But after they have absorbed all of the energy and potential from that individual, they expect the annihilation, hallelujah, of that individual because they would have taken that individual's life first. So when you're in this jealous, difficult, satanic cycle of your life being framed in the image of people's opinions and people's ideas, you got to be very, very careful. First thing, when human beings, through their jealous mindset, attach accolades, human achievements to a state of well-being. And so when you as an individual, imbued with ideas, thoughts, or some people say you've got a dream towards something greater in your life, and you begin to act upon that dream, actualizing principles that these individuals believe are the manifestation of higher nature, they begin to attract to your energy, not for the purpose of doing good or enhancing, but from the purpose or from the standpoint of absorbing your energy. When you naturally as an individual begin to share of your desires through life, through what you've seen, most times you're met with an opposition in argument, in attitudes. You're just simply talking about life as you see it in your most natural and aspirational self. It is not that they're not sharing aspirational things that you can appreciate, because when they do, you listen, yeah, and you offer a word that can aid, because that's the nature of how you are, because you want things to be a specific way with you. But when you begin to share, they become combative, argumentative, and is putting themselves in the stead of the modus of the argument. And so they live in your shadows. And because of this living in your shadow, most times things that you discard, you find that they're attracted and picking it up. For women, other women all of a sudden, guys that you've had problems with, that you have left because of these problems, these women find themselves around these guys, soliciting intimacy, information and knowledge. In actuality, red flag. They're building a case against you. Yeah, I've experienced as a man many times. So-called friends are around, and as soon as I get into some issue with a young lady, all of a sudden they're popping up on these young ladies' avenue and these young ladies' wavelength, and all of a sudden now they're all together making a point when there no needs to be a point. The essence of it is living in your shadow. The essence of it is wanting to see cracks into your soul, cracks into your personality, into your nature, ways in which to annihilate you, to demolish you, or to absorb and expropriate your energy. They always want to appear like they got your best interest at heart, like they got your back, but they meddle in the garbage and the waste of your experience. Red flag. Red flag. They're not genuine. They're not for your greatest endeavors, and they're not really asking you to support their endeavors, because literally, hallelujah, they want to get rid of you. They want to expropriate you, like the expropriationist mindset that takes advantage of nature without any kind of conscience. So you absolutely have to be careful. And also, as it relates to individual who does like videos like I do, I've recognized this entitled mindset that a lot of individuals assume after I have posted hundreds of thousands of viewer hours of free information on the internet, on the social networks, all across the different platforms. And they coming into my space requesting personal time, personal attention. And I say to them, actually, I have a business and my time is my business. You cannot solicit personal attention and a specific nature on information that relates specifically to you and your desires, and not expect there be a professional dimension to it. If I was to come to your work, your place of professional aspiration and endeavors, and solicit your time, your energy, your attention for hours at a time, days on in, days on out, feeling that I deserve it with no form of remuneration to you, would you take that, hallelujah, lightly? Would you respect that? And no matter what you're saying, I know you wouldn't, because that's an offense. So many people, they feel entitled, like they deserve hours of my time without paying for it, when we are speaking about specific things that relates to their nature. Red flag. Red flag. And so sometimes when you react, when you have had enough, when you react angrily, they say, oh, how is this that you're acting this way? Hello, I'm angry. I'm angry because you're taking advantage of me, Shashe. And you're trying to malign me when you do not get your way. Red flag. Many other ways as well too. I'll post hundreds of videos on Instagram encouraging people. In some cases, pampering their sense of their spiritual ego. Because a lot of people love information without actualizing information. So they read up on all these books, they go all across these platforms, and they quote all these terminologies, all these symbols, these number sequences, all these thought process sequences, and they say that they're spiritual. But the truth of the matter is, are they more loving? Are they more kind? Are they more gentle-hearted souls? Yeah, are they more responsive? Yeah, anger and not sin. Are they forgiving? Are they kind? This is a question that takes bearing upon truly spiritual people. So if they're truly spiritual, you would notice these things manifested in their behaviors. Not just the quotations they're making, and they would have ethics. And they would not try to take advantage of your time and your effort, knowing this is how you survive. This is how I make a living. When I post my videos, most likes are on these videos. Very few people support my therapy network. Very few people go on the Wizio. I'm respectful of those who do, highly, because they're of a level of integrity that I respect greatly. Because when my friends are having their businesses, I'm the first person, hallelujah, to support Sheshe. I'm the first person to support where money meets my mouth. My intention is matched with a manifest value. I don't just say I support you in your ideas, I support your services. Yeah, if it's a restaurant, I come and I purchase your food, I purchase your beverage. If it's your service, yeah, I pay for your service, I promote your service, I talk about your service. My true friends know this. But you have some people, red flag, who are not supportive. They're really just absorption, suction system. They take all you got without no value for value. Not even a like on my music. Not even a support on the actual monetary structures of my life. I've given hundreds of thousands yeah, a viewer hours of free informational content. And just as how I present the content is the way in which I ascribe myself to taking value from the content, because it's the ways of my life. I don't just skim the surface just to act intelligent. I have to actually, hey, hallelujah, actualize sheshe, the information. I'm a person that is going through my processes. I'm no perfect image of anything. No accolade can represent me, but justice is part of the equation. So red flag when people do not ascribe value for value. True support, not just a like. Not just a like for something which naturally generates an interest in your consciousness. It's offering something. I always put something in my videos. I never make them dry just to be argumentative. So I know. So when I go around people who really are just talk shop, they're not really about your welfare. Yeah, I feel drained, I feel lessened around them. But the people really give value, that are value for value, I feel increased, hallelujah, around them. I feel blissed around them. I feel encouraged around them. So I say, be very aware of the red flags, because it saves you from a lot of pain, because I've been hurt. Because I don't take accolades and achievement as anything. I'm a human for human. And so because I'm a human for human, I don't like when people judge me just because literally hundreds of people communicate with me, send me messages in my inbox. Hundreds on a weekly basis. 90% of my communication is free communication. It's literally less than 10% thereabouts who actually pay for the personalized interaction. So I'm not all about money, but trust me, I know what equity is. I know what true value is. So red flag when people are not dealing with you value for value, when they're not giving you value for value. Yeah, you must be aware, because many sleepless nights, many hurtful conversations, many angry tirades. I've lost a lot of so-called great moments because of just being distracted. Yeah, being taken advantage and being taken for granted. And when you speak out, they say you're selfish, or you're bitter, or you're angry, or you're dark. Yeah, because they want to skewer the argument of their selfish motives and endeavors. So my issue is, be real about it. No one is perfect. Yeah, when I encounter such people, I just step into the void. Yeah, you know that word. Just put an A on it and it makes sense. Yeah, avoid them, right? And nothing is forever, because people do through the inner spirit is transformed, and when they're genuinely transformed, especially in how it relates to how they've been treating you, you'll know it, you'll feel it. Hallelujah. That cannot be hidden. So because that is it's explicably clear, you'll welcome them back into your life, because there's literally no threat. Yeah, but still you'll be aware of the red flags, because they manifest in many ways, in many frequencies, in many dimensions of human activities. So be very clear in how you activate yourself around certain people, or you welcome them into your presence and into your spirit, because they are not value for value. Red flag on that. So just be wise. Grow past your insecurities, your distractions, and if you are that way in mentality, you can break out of it and see your true self. Take the true information for what it is. Be inspired to examine yourself deeply with true morals and true motives, and find who you are. Find your true nature. Yeah, express it as the environment around you. Express it as a life that you're living. Yeah, God forbid, we don't know how long we'll be here, so why hold on to bitter things? Yeah, give people the white flag. Give people the white flag. Let there be love and peace, man. Yeah, don't be caught up in some big achievement. Yeah, those things fade after time. Yeah, remember the words of Christ. Yeah, yeah, the branches cannot bear fruit of itself, lest ye be of the vine. Ye are the branches, and I am the vine. Yeah, if I be in you and you be in me, see and bring forth good fruit. Yes, so may I say, yeah man, so be pure, be true. Yeah, or grow towards that purity, or grow towards that truthfulness. Yeah, honor the divine nature, honor the divine self. Yeah, watch out for those red flag genuine souls. Yeah, forgive, overcome, but sidestep them, avoid them, so you can continue to resonate on that God-given gift, on that internal drive idea of your logos, to be sovereign and to express deep internal motive that can be of value to every single living soul. Until next time, this has been the Great Owl, yeah, Instagram guru, right here on Instagram, giving you 15 minutes, yeah, of clarity on the situation of those red flags, those red flags.